the only smart person in the room, but he had no idea what was coming. I looked at my mom lying next to me. Her eyes were shut tight and her skin was pale. She looked dead, but I could clearly see the slight movement of her nostrils. She was breathing. Mom, just you wait. I'm going to peel back your lies one by one. Once we reached the house, I insisted that we couldn't bury her right away. I said we needed to keep her in a refrigerated casket in the living room for a few days while we prayed for her soul. Martha and Sebastian looked like they wanted to scream. We can't do that, Sebastian said. I glared at him. I thought you were so close to her. Don't you want her soul to find peace? I shut him down completely. He had to follow my lead. I watched with a hidden smile as my mother was lifted into the freezing casket. I laughed internally. Oh mom, you're going to suffer for this. It's the middle of winter. I wonder how cold it is in there. That night, everyone fell asleep in the living room. I pretended to doze off on the sofa. A little while later, I heard the lid of the casket creak open. Then came Sebastian's worried whisper. Vanessa, are you freezing? Come out quick. I'll put the mannequin in. My mother's voice was literally shivering. I'm dying in there. It's so cold. I've been holding it in all day. I swear that Brad is doing this on purpose. I curled my lip into a smile. Keep talking, mom. My phone was hidden nearby, recording every word and every movement between her and Sebastian. Soon, I'd show the whole world this little performance. Finally, the day of the funeral arrived. I decided to go live on TikTok. I cried my eyes out in front of the camera. Today is my mom's funeral. I'm devastated, but she loved a good crowd. I want my followers to help me say goodbye to her. I had a decent following of a few 100,000 from my singing videos, so the viewers started pouring in immediately. The pallbearers brought the casket out. My dad's eyes were swollen from crying so much. Martha and Sebastian, however, didn't look sad at all. They thought they had swapped my mom out and were about to start their new life while my dad and I paid their debts. Not a chance. I'm not tripping over the same stone twice. As the casket was about to be lowered into the grave, I propped my phone up on the ground to capture everything. I lunged forward and hugged the casket, wailing like my heart was breaking. Mom, I can't let you go. I need to see you one last time. My dad started crying even harder and joined me, clutching the wood. I want to see her too. Just one last look. Martha screamed. She's dead. What is there to see? Just bury her already. But I refused to let go. No, I need to see my mother. I won't let you stop me. Sebastian tried to play the good guy since force wasn't working. He came over and tried to pull me away. Ethan, I know you're hurting, kid, but there are rules for burials. Once the lid is closed, it stays closed. Damn, I underestimated how persistent he could be. He was trying to use tradition to shut me up, but I had plenty of ways to deal with him. I literally jumped into the grave pit, leaning against the casket. If I don't see her, nobody is burying anything today. My dad might be a bit of a pushover when it came to love, but in this moment, he was the perfect partner in crime. He knelt down and begged Martha. Please, she was my wife. Let us say goodbye properly. Martha looked at him with nothing but coldness. No, guards, pull them away. I knew this would happen. That's why I had already called the local news stations. Right on cue, a group of reporters burst into the cemetery. They shoved microphones in Martha's face. It's natural for a son to want to see his mother. Why are you so determined to keep this casket closed, ma'am? Exactly. It's such a small request. Why won't you let them have closure? She was your daughter. Don't you want to see her face one last time? The reporters were relentless, filming Martha as she started to fumble. Sebastian, help me, she shrieked. The reporters immediately swarmed Sebastian. What is your relationship to the deceased? Why is she asking you for help? Are you her son-in-law? Then who is the man crying by the grave? Sebastian's face turned stiff. I'm a family friend. We have traditions here. We don't open caskets once they are sealed. Your traditions? One reporter raised her voice. You're not her husband. Why should your traditions matter over the family's wishes? Good one. I almost wanted to clap. While Martha and Sebastian were distracted by the media circus, I seized the moment. I shoved the lid open with all my might. Ah, where did my mom go? I screamed in fake horror.